Einen wunderschönen guten Morgen und willkommen zurück zu Metal Gear Solid 2. Ja, im letzten Part sind wir endlich angekommen, dass wir Metal Gear fotografieren sollen. Aber es wird nicht einfach, denn hier sind nicht gerade sehr wenige Leute. Von daher langsam voran. Nichts Unüberlegtes, weil sonst habe ich ein ernstes Problem.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
So, schön hier lang.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands,
ich glaube, das müsste so klappen. Ja, das funktioniert. So, ich kann ja nicht lang laufen, beziehungsweise schnell, denn ich zeige schon mit dem Finger drauf. Da, wo Snake jetzt drauf liegt. Das macht klack, 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 klack. Und das würde man hören. Von daher ist es nicht so pralle. Schneller, schneller, schneller. Okay, gut. Sie haben sich also nicht gedreht. So. Stage 1 complete. Stage 2.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Genau, das muss ich zu meinem Vorteil nutzen. Aber ob ich das jetzt so brauche, weiß ich gar nicht. Ich hoffe mal, dass ich hier entlang muss. Gut. Die machen auch wieder da rüber. Na. Super. Also ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, ich hätte ja Schiss, lang zu laufen. Wenn ich jetzt so ein... Ja, wenn ich so ein Geheimagent wäre. Ich hätte da so einen Respekt davor. Alter Verwalter. Achso, ich muss hier lang. So. Stage 2 complete.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Da haben wir es. Metal Gear Rex. Die neue Version. Gefällt mir persönlich besser. Sieht nicht so eckig aus.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear
So. Kamera.
Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It cruise deep underwater. Move in undetected and
Das heißt für uns,
on any shoreline.
wir haben jetzt ein erfolgreiches Foto gemacht. Warte mal, wie war das jetzt?
Identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Du kannst gleich weiter pennen. Fuck! Also ich brauche eins. Hä? Ach so. Tag jetzt schon, ne? Ja, gut. Passiert. Nochmal. Verdammt, ey. Also eins von vorn.
It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Waffe zücken. Ich hab... Boah, bloß nicht die Laute, ey.
Onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with
So.
unerring accuracy. and takes
Dann hieß
them
es
out
eins
with
von
massive
links.
firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
weiß jetzt nicht, wie ich das jetzt fotografieren soll am besten.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretch.
Ah. Dankeschön. Er sagt das halt manchmal, das ist... Ja, ein paar Dehnübungen. Das verschafft mir ein bisschen wieder Zeit. So, die können hier ihre Übungen machen. Das soll mich jetzt mal weniger interessieren. So. Hatten wir auch. Dann brauche ich nur noch das Logo. Moritz. Nee, ich hätte jetzt eigentlich alle.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have.
Ich hoffe, dass ich jetzt alle habe. Werden wir jetzt gleich sehen.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Vorsichtig.
Intruder to the left.
Boah, Alter!
Intruder to the right. Intruder in the back.
Ja.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
Ich dachte, die haben mich jetzt echt erwischt. Alter Verwalter. Zieht jedes Mal. So. Ich hoffe, ich habe jetzt alles. Lass mal reinhacken hier, so. Dass das keiner mitkriegt, wenn wir am PC dort sind. Ich habe dieses Passwort. Sprite. Complete. Photo Viewer. Das Programm gibt's glaube ich auch nicht.
Any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Von rechts.
The next
Verdammt.
image is... We already have a good photo.
Ja, das weiß ich schon mittlerweile auch. Wieso hat das denn Kring gemacht? Ist deutlich zu erkennen, mal sehen, wie das letzte aussieht. Hä? Eins von vorne, links und von vorn.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Das dreht mich jetzt auf.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not affect the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard
Good.
he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost.
Habe ich jetzt eins? Ich weiß es nicht. Ich habe zu viele geschossen. Ich war auch ein bisschen verwirrt, muss man ganz ehrlich sagen. So, Upload.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... We have the shot from the right covered already. You didn't need to take another one. We can use the photos of the right and the insignia, but we're still missing one from the front left and the front.
Wie mache ich denn hier eins von vorn?
The Metal Gear Rex development
Ich finde schon, dass hier echt viel los ist.
taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct,
Als würde er das nicht sehen.
there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. We will bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Good.
Building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of
Ich laufe hier nicht lang, das könnt ihr aber wissen.
spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Wer?
Proliferation and development
Alter, ich dachte, da macht jetzt wieder so eine Übung.
to render agreements like the NPT.
Ich verzeih euch für sowas.
There
Eieiei. So, jetzt dürfte ich aber alles haben. Entschuldigung.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Gut.
So, what's the last one gonna be? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Super.
Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Na gut.
we, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Natürlich möchte ich speichern. Mann. Diese Zwischensequenzen. Wir sind ja schon wieder bei einer halben Stunde. Aber ich glaube, ihr müsst erstmal ganz kurz schlucken. Da bin ich mir 100% sicher. Denn Liquid? Ortssalat? Was zum Teufel? Was ist da los? Ist einfach zu erklären. Geil. Kann man so stehen lassen. Nein, und zwar, wir wissen sehr vom ersten Teil, dass
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad of Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
So, jetzt aber. Wir sind bei 34 Minuten. Ich wollte jetzt eigentlich noch ein bisschen was erklären, mache ich es aber im nächsten Part. Sorry Leute, aber ich will den Part auch nicht zu lang jetzt machen. Von daher, lasst das mal ganz kurz sacken, denkt mal drüber nach. Verdaut es und wir sehen uns dann also frisch und munter im nächsten Part. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, Daumen nach oben, kommentieren und Spaß dabei haben. Bis dahin.